Okay, now we will see the syntax of for loop. Okay, so how we can write the for loop syntax. Okay, now I'm writing an M file. This is an editor window or an M file. You are creating an M file. Okay, so CLC, first you write clear all, then close all. Okay. Next, if you want to print some message 5 times, say hi 5 times, you may be using a loop. Okay, if you want to print some message 5 times, you may be using some for loop. Okay, so for I equal to 1 colon 5. Okay, this means the initial value of I is 1. The variable I is created. The initial value of I is 1 and the final value of I is 5. Okay, with an increment 1. So 1, then 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, like that. So 1 colon 5 means 1 is the initial value, 5 is the final value of I with an increment of 1. What do you mean by increment of 1? After I takes 1, what will be the next value of I? The next value of I will be 2. The next value of I in the next iteration. The next I value on the next iteration will be 3. In the next iteration, I value will be 4, like that. So this is the basic syntax of for loop. Then if I want to display some message 5 times, say hi 5 times. And if you want to end the for loop, you end the for loop like this. If you want to end the for loop, you end the for loop like this. For there is an end. Okay, so I equal to 1 to 5. 1 colon 5 means initial value of I will be 1. Then you display hi. Then next iteration I will be 2. You display hi again. The next iteration I will be 3. Like that I reaches 5. Okay, so that is the syntax of for loop. We will execute this. So when I am executing, you can see the output in the command window. Hi is displayed 5 times. Hi is displayed 5 times. You can see the command window over here. I think this is clear. So that is all about for loop. Next, I will show you the syntax of while loop. So here you replace with a while I less than or equal to 5. So here, what is the initial value of I? I equal to 1. The initial value of I is 1. Okay, the initial value of I is 1. You are putting a semicolon. Otherwise, this value will be printed on the screen. You don't need that. Okay, so you put a semicolon after I equal to 1. If you put a semicolon, that will not be printed on the screen. Okay, so I equal to 1, the initial value of I. Next, you start a while loop. While I less than or equal to 5. What is the initial value of I? The initial value of I will be 1. So checking whether 1 is less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. Okay, so the while condition is true, so it will display high. Then after that, inside the loop, you increment I equal to I plus 1. You increment I. So you type I equal to I plus 1. So the next iteration, what will be the value of I? The I value will be 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. Yes, the condition is true. So display high. Next iteration, I value will be 3. 3 less than 5. Like that, this loop will repeat 5 times. Okay, I think this is clear. You can execute this. So once you execute, it will be displaying high. I think this is clear. So you are familiarized with now the syntax of for loop and while loop. So every loop must be ended with an end statement. If also you must end with an end statement. Okay, so that is the case of while loop. Okay, next we will go to, so I'm closing this particular window, editor window. Okay, I'm going to command window. So this is the command window. Okay, so now in the command window, you can just create an array. A is equal to 1, 4, 6, 9. You can just create an array using the square bracket. So put a square bracket 1 space 4 space 6 space 9. This is an array. You just create and type enter. You just press enter key. So what is the array? 1 4 6 9 is the array. Okay. Now this array has got a speciality. In C programming, what is the first index? What is the first element index? What is the index of the first element? In C programming, the index of the first element is 0. If you want to access the first element, you type A of 0. If you want to access the first element, you type A of 0 in C language. But here, the indexing is different. Here, the indexing starts from 1. Please note that every index of every array or a matrix will start with the index 1. So if you want to access the first element of this particular array, you type A of 1. A of 1 means the first element. So you will get the first element. The answer will be 1. Now if you want to get the next element, second element, you type A of 2. The answer will be 4 because the second element of the array is 4. Like that. So the indexing is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Like that. I think this is clear. Please note that indexing starts from 1. Okay. Now if you want to create, so type like this, A equal to 2 colon 1 colon 7. You can type like this, A equal to 2 colon 1 colon 7. This means the initial value of A, this is an array creation. This is an array creation. What is the initial value? Initial value will be 2. What is the final value? Final value will be 7. And what is the increment value? The increment value will be 1. So initial value is 2. Final value will be 7 with an increment of 1. So first value will be 2. Then after that incremented by a 1. So what is the next value? 3. Then 4. Then 5. Then 6. Then final value will be 7. So what will be the array? The array will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I think this is clear. Okay. Next if you type A equal to 2 colon 7. I'm skipping the middle part. Okay. A equal to 2 colon 7. So here I am typing A equal to 2 colon 1 colon 7. Here I am skipping this 1. I am typing only A equal to 2 colon 7. A equal to 2 colon 7. If you type like that, A equal to 2 colon 7 and type enter, the same will be the result because A equal to 2 colon 7 means, 1 second. So A equal to 2 colon 7 means 2 will be the initial value, 7 will be the final value with an increment of 1. 2 will be the initial value, 7 will be the final value, and it is understood that by default the increment will be 1. So A equal to 2 colon 7 means by default it will be taking the increment as 1. No need 2 colon 1 colon 7, there is no need. Okay, if the increment is 1, you can type it 2 colon 7. Default, it will take the increment as 1. So what will be the same will be the result. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is clear. Okay, now you type A equal to 0 colon 0.1 colon 3 or 3. Okay, what will be the initial value? 0 is the initial value. What will be the final value? Final value will be 3. What is the increment? Increment will be 0.1. So what is the initial value? 0. Then with an increment of 0.1, the next value will be 0.1. The next value will be 0.2. Next value will be 0.3, like that till 5. So just press enter key. You can see the result here. 2.6, 2.7, starting from 0. Okay, starting from 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 till it reaches 3. Okay, I think this is also clear. Now you type A equal to 50 colon minus or 5 colon minus 1 colon 0. What will be the initial value? 5 will be the initial value of the array. What will be the final value? Final value will be 0 with a decrement of minus 1. So that means 5. Then after that 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the final value? 0. It will be a decrement of -1. Okay, you press enter. The result will be displayed 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So this is the case. I think this is also clear. Now we will go to create a matrix. Now you have created the array. Matrix is also very simple. You just type A equal to 1, 3, colon, 7, space 8, colon, 1, space 2. What's the meaning? Here, 1, space 3. 1, 3, they are the first row. Okay, after the first row, you put a semicolon. After the first row, you put a semicolon. Then comes the second row. Okay, then you put a semicolon. Okay, then after that, third row. Okay, so every semicolon will separate the rows. Semicolon will separate the rows. So this will be the first row. 7 and 8 will be the second row. The third row will be 1 and 2. This is a matrix. So press enter. You can see the matrix. 1, 3 will be the first row. 7, 8 will be the second row. The third row will be 1, 2. I think this is clear. Now, if you want to type B is equal to some column matrix, okay, say 1 colon 5 colon 6. What will be this? What will be the first row? First row will be 1 semicolon. Okay, second row will be 5. What will be the third row? The third row will be 6. Once again, I will tell you. The first row will be 1. Only one element in the first row. The second row also one element. The third row also one element, that is 6. So what will be the result? This is the matrix 1, 5, 6. This is a column matrix, only one column and 3 rows. This is a column matrix 1, 5, 6. Only one column and 3 rows. I think this is clear. Next you type B is equal to, A equal to 1, 3. You are putting a square matrix, then 4, 2. Okay. So display A, then you display B. B is equal to 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, colon, 2, 5. This is also a square matrix. Okay. Press enter. A and B is displayed. Now you do A plus B. Both are square matrices. Okay. So you can do A plus B. So what is A plus B? The result will be 4, 4, 6 and 7. You add the elements of A matrix and the B matrix. So addition of two matrices. Similarly, you can do the multiplication. You type 1, 3, creating 4 space 2 and you can see A. Next you type B. B equal to, for matrix multiplication, the number of columns of first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. How many rows, how many columns are there for the first matrix? First matrix has got 2 columns. Okay, so the second matrix should have 2 rows for matrix multiplication, isn't it? It should have 2 rows. So I will type 3, 1, 5, colon, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what will be the first row? The first row will be 3, 1, 5. What is the second row? Second row will be 1, 2, 3. So the first matrix has got 2 columns. The second matrix has got 2 rows. So number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Then only we can perform matrix multiplication. Okay. Now you perform A star B. A star B. So that will give you the result matrix multiplication, normal matrix multiplication. I think this is clear. Okay, similarly, you can type A divided by B also. That is matrix division. Okay, now if you want to multiply element by element, that means suppose A is, if I am printing A is 1, 3, 4, 2. Now I am printing by B I am typing 2, 3, 5, 4. Okay. A and B are displayed. Now I want to multiply element by element. Okay, that means A dot star B. Please be careful. A dot star B will give you element by element. That means the first element will be multiplied with the first element. Second element will be multiplied with the corresponding elements will be multiplied. This is not normal matrix multiplication. A star B is just A star B will be normal matrix multiplication, whereas A dot star B, okay, that is different. That is multiplying element by element. Okay, element by element multiplication is A dot star B. So you can see the answer. The answer is 2, 9, 28. So what is our A? A is 1, 3 and B is 2. So 2 into 1. The first element of B is 2. So first element of A is 1. So 2 into 1. What is the answer? 2. The first element, second element, 3. 3 into next A matrix, 3 into 3. The answer is 9. Like that. Corresponding elements are multiplied. That is dot star. That is the importance of dot star. I think this is clear. Similarly, you can see dot division. Element by element division also possible. Next, in order to find the transpose of a matrix, okay, you just type B transpose. B, then put a single quotes over here in order to find the transpose. Okay, so you will get the B transpose over here. I think this is clear. So what is B? B is 2, 3, 5, 4. Okay, B is 2, 3, 5, 4. What is B transpose? B transpose is 2, 2, 3, then 5, 4. The transpose of the matrix. Okay, I think that also clear. Now we will see, just type A. This is the A matrix. Okay, all of you can see the A matrix. Now I want to display only the second row of A matrix. I want to generate only the second row of A matrix. Okay, you type A of, use this bracket, A of the second row. Second row, I will type, first you specify the row number, then comma, then you want to print all the elements of second row. You want to print all the elements of second row. So you just type colon and close the bracket. Once again, I will explain. This quantity refers to the row number and this quantity refers to the column. Okay, so first element refers to the row and second element refers to the column. So A of 2, 2 means second row. I am accessing the second row. Okay, in second row, I want to print all the elements of the second row. So if you want to print all the elements of the second row, then you type column as, in the place of column element, you type colon. Just put a colon. Okay, so you will get A of, what will be the answer? 4, 2. 4, 2 is the answer. 4, 2 is the second row of the matrix. This matrix, second row of this matrix. I think this is clear. And if you want to print the first column, if you want to print only the first column, 1, 4, this is the first column of the matrix. Okay, what do you need to print? A of, what do you need to print? The first column. So this element will give you the column number. So you want to print the first column. Inside the first column, you want to print all the elements of the row. Isn't it? You want to print all the rows in the first column. You want to print all the rows in all the elements of the rows in the first column. I need to get only the first column. So this is row, all row, but I need only first column. So you just press enter, you will get the first column. I think this is clear. If you want to print, if you print like this, colon, colon, I am printing all the elements of row, I am printing all the elements of column. You will get the entire matrix. See, you will get the entire matrix. That's all. Okay. Now you type A of, if I want to display the second row first element. Which is the second row? This is the second row, which is the first column element. This is the first column element. I want to access this only. So I want to type second row. Then what is the column number? First column. Okay, this is the first column. So I want to type 1. A of 2, 1. So second row, first column. The answer will be 4. I think this is also clear. So like that you can type A of 2, comma 2. Second row, second column element. Second row, second column element. You will be getting 2. So that is the end of this particular section. I hope all of you are clear with all these basic commands. We will see in the next video clip. Thank you.